think my crazy ass only got like 3 hours. Honey, only got 13 hours. So apparently I had to open it up in another link. The shit you do. All right, so I want to talk about the Bow Wow and Orlando Brown situation. I want to talk about that real quick. About Orlando saying that Bow Wow has some bum pussy. Girl, and I already told y'all on my podcast, which is Lady Tiffany Ma, These Walls Are Thin. I basically told you guys I believe what this man is saying. But what y'all not understanding is that at the time this probably went down or happened, these were underage kids. So I would say tread softly in judging Bow Wow. Because I heard a lot of fucked up stuff has happened to Bow Wow. So please tread softly. So Orlando Brown said what happened was, says Bow Wow reacts to Orlando Brown's bizarre bum ass pussy claims. Brown responds, and Bow Wow has responded after actor Orlando Brown claimed he had bum ass pussy in an interview with comedian Funny Marco. In an interview released earlier this week, Funny Marco asked the former That's So Raven star when was the last time he watched BET 106 in Park. He said the last time it was hot when Lil Bow Wow was on there. He said, I ain't got no problems with Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow got some bum ass pussy. Fans quickly took to Bow Wow's Twitter, gunning for a reaction to a bizarre claim, but the rapper initially said he was too busy to pay it in mind. Since when legends got to speak on fuckery, he tweets. I'm filming my new TV show as we speak and preparing for a sold-out show at the O2 Arena for the Millennium Tour in London. I'm a 35-year-old father. I don't play them type of games. You don't know this, Bow. You talking to, right? I am Boy Damon. Oh, shit. Bow later said he watched the clip question and then he responded, Dog, I'm just now seeing it, he wrote. I've been wrapped up with work. I've been chilling off the grid, not all on the net. Then I look up and been trending. They know who name they gotta say to go viral for 24 hours. Shit be crazy. Tweaked out, but dude really need help. Now I'm saying that's why we ain't tripping on him. Nobody's taking him serious. It's sad because he had a potential to be great. It's sad, them drugs. Brown caught wind of the rapper response Thursday and released a video telling him to embrace his claim. So this is what Orlando Brown had to say. Okay.
Yo, I just want to tell you, bro. Like, thanks for recognizing me as a legend, bro. You're a legend yourself, and I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I love you, man. I love all your work, man. You already know what's going on, man. The squad, but you're gonna have to really, really address the fact that you got bomb pussy. Bow. You got to tell people the truth, Bow Wow. Tell people the truth, bro. If you got bomb pussy, you got to embrace that pussy. Wow. Got to do things to let people know that your pussy is empowerment. Bow wow. You know, I love you, Shot. But I want you to know that my response to you being, doing your show and stuff, congratulations, and your little, your concert you got going on. I want to let you know, man, when you get on.
All right, so let me talk about this real quick. At first, when I saw this, I thought he was saying that Bow Wow. I thought he was talking about Lil Mama. Okay? I initially thought he was talking about Little Mama. And then I guess he's saying specifically he's talking about actual Bow Wow. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Orlando Brown don't seem tweaked out, but it's a weird claim. I'm gonna say this. Orlando Brown has been speaking in code for years. Okay? But my thing is, if you're talking about Bow Wow when he was underage, I think you went too far. Um, y'all know the stories. I ain't gotta show you. We ain't gotta pull up Raspy videos. there there's some screwed up things that happen to children in the entertainment industry. There's a reason why Orlando Brown is the way he is, and there's a reason why Bow Wow is the way he is. Um, and I feel like there's some fucked up things that happen to children in the entertainment industry. Not all of them, some of them. Okay, not everybody is blessed like some of them. Some of them go through and they don't have a problem and they don't have an issue because they actually have parents for parents. And they actually have people who do business with. But the parents monitor what's going on with their children. Not everybody is blessed like that. Okay? But I think there are a lot of child stars, Orlando Brown included, and we always say Raspy because people always lump the two together. But Raspy has kind of calmed down. Y'all keep putting him in the same boat. I feel like Raz has calmed down. What Raz said was against his own blood, his own flesh and blood. But Orlando Brown has been saying cryptic stuff for the past few years. I don't like throwing it away because maybe it's cryptic and he's saying cryptic shit, but I still don't want to throw the whole allegations out the way. But if it's because you did something with him and y'all were both underage, that's disgusting. But I don't know. Now, there's also allegations about Bow Wow surrounding him and Omarion. I'm not going to bring those up because I'm not trying to piss off Omarion. But, I don't know. We still beefing, but I'm just not gonna be the one to like piss off Omarion. That's just not the person I am. I'm not gonna do that. But there's rumors about him and Omarion and how they roll. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about this. Like I said, I'm not gonna throw it away too much. I don't even have arrows to go to something else if I wanted to. This pisses me off so bad. I hate this for me. But yeah, now I gotta do this whole okey doke thing. The next story I want to talk about. Oh, Jesus. It's so many stories to talk about. Okay. I want to talk about John B. Y'all so quick to say somebody is abusing substances and y'all don't really know the story. Y'all so quick to say that y'all don't know somebody's story. Y'all know what they're going through, what's happening with them. But John B had a show last night in Atlanta. And apparently y'all felt like, he was singing badly, okay? And of course, people are assuming, oh, well, John B, he's hitting bad notes and he's singing badly because he's on drugs or some crap. And that's not necessarily true. So this is the first one where it show his performance and it show other parts of his performance. So yeah. So this ragamuffin decided to say, y'all, John B disappointed me so bad with these amateur nights at the Apollo vocals he was giving. This performance was horrible, and I truly think he was on something. I will not go back to see him again. And that makes me sad because I'm a big fan. No, you're not. Because even when you're a big fan and you know somebody perform horribly, um, you still go and see them to support them. I mean, I saw Mario. He opened up for Destiny's Child. He hit one streaky ass note. That don't mean I stopped going to go see Mario.
The games I used to play, the girl that didn't last. I know it's on your mind. You think I'm doing wrong? Can I say what is real? You all up on the run. When I'm talking about, never do you think?
I tell you one thing, he has not aged. Hey, Jumbie. He don't look like he is aged, but everybody's allowed to have a bad night. And for you to accuse someone to be abusing substances, sometimes it's just because the AC is on. I know for me, I don't sing very well when it's cold, and because it's hot as hell everywhere. They might have had the AC on high. So, I don't think he's on some substances. I think that, maybe the AC was on heavy. Y'all remember Aretha Franklin used to have a rule that the temperature shouldn't be below 75 degrees. And I must agree with her. I know I've seen my vocals sound awful when it's cold. Like Christmas concerts in high school and middle school were shit for me. I mean, them high notes, that range I had just went away when it was cold. And then, like during the spring months, because I have laryngitis, it was even more shitty. And then the AC was heavy. And then, it's like, you know what, girl, you did not make it to the next round of American Idol. So don't be too harsh on them. And sometimes it's too cold or it's too hot, and maybe the vocals were just bad because of the temperature there. You don't know the temperature they're dealing with, and the heat and the coolness that's going on to make the vocals act a little funny. Um I'm gonna say this, and y'all be like, why are you making an excuse for Amorian? I feel like Amorian's vocals were off because it was cold. I literally do. Because he sounded to me like he was a little hoarse. I'm just saying. He sounded like he was a little hoarse. Oh, yeah. I saw this in the car today and I started laughing. I was like, not RSVP already fighting. So, Pleasure P is pissed off. He said, these R&B niggas be doing some corny shit, throwing stones, then hiding little bitches. That's why I stay out the way and stick with the streets. I know the difference from the streets and entertainment. But I'm going to end up hurting one of you niggas. Me and my niggas cut from a different cloth. Timeless. Okay, he said stone and then hiding like little bitches. And then he said end up hurting a little R&B nigga. Well, I mean, except for you, most of them all a little. No shade, just they all little. Apparently, he ain't talking about Bobby V, and he ain't talking about Pleasure P. Pleasure P is also known for being little. I'm not Pleasure P, spectacular. It's also known for being little. Pleasure P, he's probably the average male height or taller, a little bit taller. I wonder who he's talking about. And is it any other members or RSVP? If you are a member or RSVP, who pissed off Pleasure P? Who over here throwing stones and live in a glass house? If you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth because I break your face. Going is me, dog. You making a mistake. Looking like Michael Jackson and all them zippers. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. That's a vibe he's giving me with the fighting, honey. I'm gonna need my black artists to get together. Do we need to sing Kumbaya, my lord? I will make all you Negroes sing Kumbaya, my lord. Say I won't. Kumbaya, my lord. I will have it. I'm telling you. I'm tired of y'all fighting all the time. It's frustrating for me because I love these artists. Pleasure P, we love you. We love you, Pleasure P. Who got you all mad? Who got your panties in a bunch? Which R&B singer are you talking about? Is it that other Scorpio kind or that other Virgo kind? Because in the next few weeks you do have a show with a Scorpion and a Virgo. Mm-hmm. Or could it be a Pisces? Are you a Pisces? No, you're a Capricorn, Pleasure P. Bobby V is a Pisces. I think Sammy's a Pisces. And I think Ray J is a Capricorn. Help me help you understand. Who is pissing Pleasure P off? And I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like it's not very Scorpio or Virgo to throw stones and then hide your hand. I mean, it is. That's very Scorpio and Virgo. So what's going on? What the hell is going on? What's happening? Is it anybody in your group? And I'm not talking about Pretty Ricky. You said R&B. You the only R&B singer in Pretty Ricky. So clearly it's nobody in Pretty Ricky because everybody in Pretty Ricky is a rapper but Pleasure P. Man. And I hate that I have to do this the whole time now. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did wrong, but for some reason it's I had to click on my screen. So I kinda want to talk about this. You know what? Before we go into any more celebrity gossip, I kind of want to talk about some stuff that's happening to real people. Um, your everyday people. Weird stuff happening to everyday people. Okay? Baby, let me explain before you start to point your cane. Oh, it's about to be some I'm sorry. I'm having a text message conversation with someone. It's clearly my mom. Um, this is disturbing. It's a lot of more cases, but I try to not save all the disturbing cases. At this point, it's giving. I'm just looking for the funny shit now, or weird shit celebrities doing, um, or big stuff that's being exposed that people told y'all about years ago that's happening, stuff like that, you know. So it says a Florida couple is behind bars after their 6-year-old son was found unconscious with his head inside of a toilet bowl. A County Sheriff Office, I know how to say it, I'm just being lazy right now, made the shocking discovery on July 5th while responding to a call about a child possibly drowning. When they arrived at Night's Inn in Kissimmee, they went to the room of 22-year-old Larry Rhodes and 25-year-old Bianca Blaze. Y'all some rough looking ass 20-year-olds. Y'all look older than me. Y'all look about 45 and 42. Y'all look older than my mama. Y'all kids living in rough lives over there. Your old looking self. And found the child with swollen eyes and no pulse. And let's talk about this. If you do the math, if this is the boy's mom and dad, you do the math, she was messing with the underage child. If this is this man's child, 22 minus 6, let's do the math. 22 minus 6, 16. Meanwhile, she was still legal. What was it? 25 minus 6? Yeah, she's 19. So, yeah. Let's continue the story. It says, found the child with swollen eyes and no pulse. He was rushed to Arnold Palmer's hospital with a life-threatening brain bleed. He is now on life support. Initially, Blaze told police that she went to a drug testing facility on the morning of July 5th, but it was closed, so she returned to the motel room where the family lived. She said she found her son with his head in the toilet bowl like he was drinking water. Blaze said she later determined that the boy was unconscious. Rhodes was reportedly lying on one of the beds. Blaze first claimed that the 6-year-old sustained his injuries from playing with his 4-year-old brother, who also lived in a motel room. So the 6-year-old has a 4-year-old brother, and if this is his daddy, that means that he was 18. However, when the emergency personnel questioned the younger child alone about the bruises and cuts on his body, he confirmed that beat him. In total, 6 children living in a room with the couple, and all of them had visible bruises and injuries. Blaze denied the children were being abused at first, but soon confessed the Rhodes would beat the kids with the woman's sandal to discipline them. Investigators located the shoe inside the hotel room and observed blood on it, as well as on the wall. Marks on the children were also consistent with the pattern on the bottom of the sandals. First and foremost, y'all too damn young to have that damn many kids. 1. 2, she technically is also essayed this young man right here. Because he was underage. I don't care what the age of consent is. I highly doubt that he really want to be with her, and I feel like she forced herself onto him. I don't know why I feel that looking at this picture, but I feel because if you beat the hell out of a child, I wouldn't be surprised if you sit up there and sleep with one neither. This is just my assumptions. The story could be that he's the wicked one. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later, but this is very disturbing. I'm trying to figure out why she got that silly ass smirk on her face. I don't trust people that smirk in their mug shots. I don't trust that. Next real life story I want to deal with. What's this? Is this a real life story? Is this like an actor or something? I'm just gonna start opening links up with these. I'm tired of this shit. um, I'm gonna do them in order too because my Mars and Gemini feel some kind of way, and my Virgo is losing its mind. Virgo don't like clutter. All right, here we go. No, Lord. So on my podcast, we have been talking about a disgraced powerhouse turning wife. And on my podcast, I kind of told you guys that long story short, you're going to see more cases dealing with lawyers and law where they're doing things they're not supposed to be doing. Okay? I'm going to keep the picture up here. Oh, Lord. What did I do? What did I just do? Let's go back. Let's go back to where I found it. Okay, I'm going to read the article from this. But y'all going to be seeing this because it's a lot going on over here. You know, we don't, oh my God. And then that just separated. You please bear with me, you guys. I don't know what I just did. Okay, there it goes. All right. So, according to TMZ, Alex Mardot charged with killing wife and son. Okay. It says Alex Mardot, who's at the center of a double murder scandal in South Carolina, has been charged with murder in connection to the killing of his wife and son. The disgraced powerhouse attorney was indicted by a grand jury Wednesday, which heard evidence from prosecutors and decided there was enough to charge Mardot with 2 counts of murder, according to the South Carolina Attorney General's office. Maggie Mardot and 22-year-old Paul Mardot were found dead at the family Hunting property last summer after they were shot and killed by what investigators believe were 2 different weapons. Alex told investigators he discovered them there after the fact and claimed he has an alibi as to his whereabouts at the time of the murder. Despite being a person of interest for a while, Mardot was never formally charged over their death. He was, however, arrested and charged for allegedly trying to stage his own death months later. Mardot survived the ordeal, a gunshot wound to the head that left superficial injuries, but prosecutors claim his intentions were to actually die and having his surviving son collect a $10 million life insurance policy. Instead, he lived and was subsequently accused of trying to hatch an elaborate scheme. So he has 2 sons. In addition to those charges, he also been hit with dozens of other charges over financial crimes. Prosecutors claim he swindled various people out of millions of dollars through his legal practice. Murdo has pleaded not guilty to all the charges thus far. He's due in court later this week and is expected to enter a plea deal on a new murder charge as well. I want to talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this, okay? What am I doing? Okay, so this week we're talking about how the storyline on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, certain housewives were cast to cover or were to keep Sutton and Garcelle from prying and asking questions about what was going on with Tom and Erica Girardi. And I said on the podcast, I said you're going to see more situations where people who are attorneys, and I talked about this. I said the devil's advocate. That was one thing I said. I know I said it. Where people in law are as cricket. As the people they represent. I said that. And yes, I gave a reference to the devil's advocate. A lot of these lawyers know about illegal stuff people are doing, but the more money you have, the better they can defend you. That's how you see the downfall of R. Kelly. Like once R. Kelly stopped making money, they could take him on. It's about how much money you have. Not about the law. And you hear in this case, this man was spilling people out of money. Instead of being a man and just going to jail for that, and he probably would have got like 25, 30 years in prison, or probably 15, 20 years in prison. But now you're serving life in prison because you decide to off your wife and your son. Then, like a punk ass bitch, you tried to off yourself, but it was unsuccessful. So now your child is an orphan and has no brother. And you are going to see more cases like this. This is an unnecessary evil, but a lot of these lawyers have been doing malpractice. Just like these doctors are being exposed, like that doctor was exposed for putting his thing in a pregnant woman's mouth while she was going through C-section. I can't imagine how demented you are to be turned on of a woman being cut open and them pulling a human being out of her. Like, what kind of freak are you? And you see the whole situation with the young lady who is paralyzed because she went to a chiropractor. More cases like this are going to show up. And what you're seeing with Tom and Erica Girardi is going to happen across all 50 states. My thing is, at least Tom didn't murder his wife. All right. Here we go. This is going to be complicated. Sure. Just the last one I saw. Oh, no. Okay. So look at this case right here. So it says, a woman says she is lucky to be alive after picking up a dollar bill from the ground that had fentanyl on it. Frightening incidents occurred on Sunday when Renee Parson, her husband Justin, and their two children were traveling from Lexington, Kentucky to Dallas, Texas for a work event. The family stopped in Bellevue, Tennessee to rest and get food. When they arrived at the McDonald's on Highway 70, Renee spotted a dollar bill on the ground as she entered the restaurant. She innocently picked up the dollar, but 10 minutes later, she began to feel unwell. The terrified woman said she was unable to speak or breathe and experienced a burning sensation in her body before passing out. But the drug experts doubtful that the woman claimed the dollar was tainted. What kind of insurance money you trying to get out of McDonald's? They catching y'all before y'all sit up there and try to blame other people. That's what they doing. I don't think it came from the dollar neither. Just say you were high on the trip with your kids. Be honest. Just say that. Just say that you got high and you did a little bit too much. You almost died while you're on a trip with your kids. Because going across the country from Tennessee, from Tennessee to Texas, that's a very long ride to deal with your own cheering. Alexa, how long does it take to get to Texas from Tennessee?
From Tennessee, a drive to Texas would take about 12 hours and 38 minutes.
She spent 12 hours and 38 minutes with them motherfuckers. Just admitting you needed something to numb yourself. Oh, look, it just went up and says alternative route is 14 hours and 52 minutes. Girl. Just, it's either that or hubby was trying to drug you. We don't know. I have created quite a conundrum for myself. Okay. Oh my God. What did I just do? Did I just got rid of the whole thing? I had a whole lineup. Jeez Louise, please. Get it together, lady. I done forgot my whole little lineup. But yeah, she needed to pick me up. She was dealing with her own children. Okay. For a very long period of time. some of this stuff I need to get rid of. Never mind, I can't get rid of it like that right now. I'm gonna talk about. Let's talk about this viral video. This stank mouth heifer. Let's give her last 15 minutes, honey, girl. Yes, I call her a stank mouth heifer. Let me show you what happened before, though. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so y'all know the video about this lady. She over here, she got mad at her baby daddy, stinking heifer, for not feeding all of her children, but only feeding the kid that he fathers. Okay, so this weirdo thought it was cute to get interviews off of this, right? They call her McDonald's baby mama. This said, you know, she kind of basically said it was fake. So listen to this, weirdo.
It was fake.
It was entertainment. The entire thing?
The whole thing.
Yes. So basically the point of it was to go viral. Not even like we didn't know it was gonna go viral, but he works with a company and he needed me to do a skit. He ran down what he wanted me to act like. They paid him for that video. So I didn't get nothing from this video. He got paid. He got what he got. I'm sitting here going viral and I got nothing from this. So then that's when I came out with the video of me like basically like,
and daddy, my baby daddy come here with one.
Hold on. Okay, so this is a video. This is the original video. Okay, does that sound like the same girl, by the way?
Meal for my child, but I have 3 other kids.
All right, we done.
McDonald's,
this person, bitch.
Oh, I found out somebody impersonating me, telling me a liar and shit. What the f is going on? I don't know. But this is my house where I pulled up. Yep. This is me. Where I was at with my weak baby daddy Jerry and that weak ass Monte Carlo. Sorry. But
he pretty clearly he doesn't have money like that if he's driving a Monte Carlo, and I'm pretty sure it's an old ass Monte Carlo.
some name do something is impersonating me or saying she me in that video, but that wasn't her. That was my video exposing my weak baby daddy. Hey, telling him he bogus again about my kids. I don't play that. I fed you and your weak family full time, so you can feed me and my 4 kids. I don't care if 3 ain't yours. It doesn't matter. You play stepdaddy to 2, you can play stepdaddy to 1 more. Doesn't matter. Okay.
All right, so I'm not gonna entertain this stank mouth heifer. But apparently she said the story was bigger than that, and she fed his family. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about this. This is what you get for trying to join and scam people. People gonna take credit for something you did. Okay. People gonna take credit for something you did and how you did it, just like you decided to sit up there and show your ass on him and try to join to scam him into taking care of kids is not his. Now somebody's sitting up there pretending to be you and saying that it's fake. So you got your reaping right there. See, a lot of y'all be sitting up here using the kids as pawns in your little scheme. And then people be using you in their little scheme. So I don't feel bad for her at all. You thought you would embarrass somebody. Most people are not on your side. Most people find you to be bogus. Most people think you're a hood rat. And then some bogus shit happens to you. Do better. Do better. She got exactly what she deserved. Sorry. Let's look at this next door, honey. Oh, bogus ass bitch. So some dumbass got caught in the vent at Little Caesars in Atlanta. It says U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Brittany Davis was arriving for her day at a recruitment office when she heard a man screaming for help. After trying to discover the source of the yelling, Davis notified the police. I definitely did not expect this. Davis said in her interview with WCGL, we stepped back to see if maybe someone was on top of the roof. The scream for help were not coming from her roof, but came from a vent 2 doors down from her office at Little Caesars. It took a team of firefighters about an hour to cut him out of the exhaust pipe. Once released, the now freed man was taken to the hospital to be treated for his friction burns and is expected to make a full recovery. Police have yet to release the name, the man's motive, or press charges against him, but say they are still investigating the incident. This would be in DeKalb County. Lord Jesus. I don't even want to know how you got in there. All right, so this seems to not be the week for Boosie. I don't get it. Could this be about the fact that the Fulton County DA is being harder on the RICO laws? I don't know. We're going to talk about Boosie, honey. We're going to talk about his body cam first, and then we're going to talk about his whole situation with his artist and his brother, okay? So Boosie got arrested in Atlanta. Fani, is this you? It says Boosie badass. Cops say they didn't target him. Handcuffing was officer safety issue. Okay, whatever. Boosie badass claimed the car he was riding in got pulled over and cuffed because he's famous. But cops in Georgia said the traffic stop was in a case of the hip hop police hard at work. Here's the deal. Boosie was riding shotgun in a black Cadillac SUV when police pulled the car over for a heavy tinted window tint and concealed bag. During the traffic stop, officers handcuffed the rapper, which sent Boosie on a wide-ranging rant against police, at one point saying he was being targeted because he's a celeb. Fairbairn Police Department Deputy Chief Anthony Baz tells TMZ the officers who slapped the cuffs on Boosie said it was for the officer's safety. We told police we're planning to search the car, claiming to smell marijuana, and Chief said it's common for folks to be cuffed when the cops are searching a car. As for Boosie claim he was being targeted because of his celebrity, Basilo, I'm gonna say Basilo, but I don't think that's his actual name, said that's not the case, telling us the car temporary license plates, which were allegedly obstructed and couldn't be checked, was the main reason for the stop. were also told the officer involved in a stop claimed Boosie criminal history did not play a role in him being handcuffed. As we first reported, cops say their search turned up a large bag of cash and a bag of weed when the driver, 19-year-old Deshaun Lawrence, claimed ownership of the pot. He was cited and then he and Boosie were released. Girl. Boosie. Boosie, Boosie, Boosie. Boosie, Boosie, Boosie. But that's not the last. We're going to talk about this. Okay. So this article says that Boosie brother responds to him claiming he could have made him and Young Blue successful, lists over 20 artists of Boosie's that haven't gone anywhere. But this is a video of Boosie talking about, I think, the situation with his brother.
Bro, him and my brother, they me, man. Like, Yeah, like him and my brother. That's his
your brother? Oh, yeah, right. Your brother was the one
with this, both of them. And they didn't have to do
this,
Vlad. I would have took them anywhere they wanted to go.
Yeah.
I would have took them anywhere. Bro, him and my brother, they me, man. Like, Yeah, like him and my brother. That's his
your brother? Oh, yeah, right.
Your brother was the one with this, both of them. And they didn't have to.
So this goes back to when I was talking about K Kilo. I already acknowledged this whole situation. Stop asking artists to put you on. And I'm not saying this to be mean or whatever, because I personally went through this. And now that I look back at the situation, maybe I was a little bit overzealous. But in the same sense, if you're trying to do something for yourself, don't take on anybody. So but even with his own family. So basically he says, here's over 20 Boosie Bad artists signed. Basically this says, it says, it's no secret that Boosie is suing his former artist Young Blue and his manager 2Q, who happens to be Boosie's brother. Boosie claimed they owe him money after they parted ways illegally and said he could have taken him to higher heights. But Boosie brother wants to know how that's possible if his artists aren't successful. And like I say this, the artist is still going to try to make money on their own because they can't depend on you to make money for them. That's why it's hard to be a manager. Being a manager is a selfless job. You can't manage an artist and you can't put on artists if you're struggling as an artist as well and you're trying to do things on your own. And I said this. I've had personal experience from this. They're busy doing stuff for themselves because they got to eat too. They can't depend on you to make them eat. But I find it weird that they brought this up and then turn around and Boosie get arrested. I'll be back after these Dang, this video an hour again.
Do this, Vlad. I would have took them anywhere they wanted to go.
All right. So let's do the last few. And I'm going to be head on my way. Okay. I'm going to be heading up on my way. These next few are going to baffle you, boo. Okay. Okay. Start with the first one. Nope, not her. I want to talk about. I want y'all to hear this interview with this guy because I respect his maturity and accepting who he is. Now I gotta start all over. I never heard of him, but he is Gucci Mane's former artist, Little Wop. I want you to hear what he has to say.
Like, yeah, I want him, I want that. It's like, nah, I got a certain type. I like transgender, like that. I like feminine, because I'm masculine, so I'm a king. I come from king's royalty. I like power. So, you know.
And when did you accept that that's who you were? Did you been knowing like?
Nah, I just went around liking, oh, I like him. I know that's a motherfucker. He probably just was around like, yo, I like him. I wanna. Nah, I ain't know. I grew up around savages. I was raised by real savages, like real men. Like, so, you know, I ain't soft, sweet, none of that shit. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out to the real. Like, yeah, like yeah, I want him. I want that. It's like, nah, I got a certain type. I like transgender, like that. I like feminine.
All right,
so
that's the penis though. So he basically said that he liked trans women. And I salute you for being honest, sir. I salute you. And there's nothing wrong with liking trans women. There's nothing wrong with that. He's living his truth. And he should be celebrated for that. He should be celebrated for living in his truth. He likes trans women, and that is the truth. He shouldn't be bullied for that. He should be respected for that. And I respect him for that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of y'all get so caught up in your image that you forget who you are. And that you end up unhappy. And you do. You end up unhappy and you don't live in your truth. Whether you are into somebody that's transgender, whether you are actually gay, you should be proud of something like that. Be proud of who you are. I have a whole new respect for him. Because people are just so busy trying to hide and try to be something that they're not. And he's sitting up here and he's telling you, I like transgender women. So my most respect for you, Little Wop. I have respect for you for standing in your truth. Stuff like this don't get celebrated like it should. But it should. Next story, which is basically the next case. Honey. I mean, it's all coming forward. Okay? So, I don't know if you know who Pastor Jesse Lee is, but he's controversial. Before y'all started getting into Kevin Samuels, it was Pastor Jesse Lee that was saying shit he had no business saying, offending men, women, and LGBTQ people. He just was offensive. You know, he just said what he wanted to say. So, according to Ball Alert, Pastor Lee Peterson, who sparked controversy for his anti-LGBTQ views, has been accused of having sex with multiple men. Go figure. According to Daily Beast, 2 former male associates accused the Los Angeles pastor and online radio host of having sexual encounters with them. Other men claimed that Peterson propositioned them. One of those gentlemen, Patrick Rooney, claimed his sexual relationship with Peterson lasted about 10 years. Rooney was frequently seen on TV and online show appearances with Peterson, who praised him as one of the smartest white men this side of heaven. Another man, Samuel Arambula, also told Church Militant that he had sex with Peterson in 2020 during his time hanging out at the Bond House, a Los Angeles home where Peterson resided with several male members of his religious brotherhood. Peterson has mostly avoided questions about explosive revelations. However, in late June, a caller to his online show pressed him about his lack of response to allegations. "Oh, it's not concerning to me," Peterson replied to the audience as he hung up on her. Peterson is proud delegate of the so-called Manosphere, an online hyper-masculine right-wing internet community that fights for traditional gender roles and push against LGBTQ rights. Peterson has been regarded as one of the members of the movement's most vocal members, referring to people who participate in gay pride parades as children of Satan. However, in light of the allegations that surfaced last month, many of Peterson's allies have reportedly turned against him. Anthony Dream Johnson, the organizers of several Manosphere events where Peterson has been a guest, slammed the renowned pastor in June 22nd newsletter. What you do in the dark will come to light. What you do in the dark will come to light. It always do. It always do. Always do, boo. Next story. I gotta exit out of this. Oh, this is a whole little procedure going on. Y'all know y'all heard about this whole Ricky Martin situation, honey. Honey. Child. According to TMZ, Ricky accuser is his own 21-year-old nephew, Denise Yadiel Sanchez. Dennis. I don't know why I said Denise. I'm sorry, Dennis, and I wasn't being shady. I really wasn't. This is serious in this matter because this brings incest into the case in Puerto Rico. His brother, Eric Martin, was the one who identified the alleged victim, the nephew's father. Eric is pictured above with Ricky. What you do in the dark will come to light. That's all I have to say. I ain't got nothing about this. People been saying for years people are off and people are weird and people are being weird and y'all don't know why and y'all don't haven't figured out why these people are being weird and acting weird. And then when it's come out that they are weird, here it is. Here it is. The last case, y'all, honey. We got to talk about our friend over here in the ATL, honey. Making sure the streets are clean and these rappers are in jail. Miss Fani said there are going to be more cases, more RICO cases, more high-profile RICO cases this year. Let's hear what Miss Fani has to say.
An in-depth gang investigation. Recent months, you got 2 high-profile gang racketeering cases. There are going to be more.
Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
Girl. let me make it plain. As much as I feel like she's being overzealous, I'm gonna call a spade when it comes to Atlanta. A lot of you zealous people, y'all come to Atlanta and Joanne is the scam. Joanne the scammer. The Joanne scam people. Okay? Y'all scam people of their money that they have been saving for retirement and all that. And she's cracking down on it because y'all have come to Atlanta and start doing your big city trash here. Because you got warrants for your arrest in other states like California, New York, and Florida. So I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like y'all don't come here to commit crime. But I'm still going to say she is being very overzealous. She's still overzealous. And what she does not know is that the truth comes out about these people that she's catching on racketeering charges. The truth will also come out about her too. So on that note, I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. I want to give a birthday shout out to my cousin Juicy, who turned, oh my God, are you 17? You 17. Happy birthday, Juice. I hope you have a blessed birthday. This is Lady Tiffany Ma. And like we said, what you do in the dark does come to light. I hope you guys enjoyed my live.